And now, may I present to you the gunnery team. The first component of the team is called the forward observers. They are the eyes and ears of the team. Their mission is to locate and detect suitable indirect fire targets within his zone and bring fires on them. When a target is to be attacked, the observer transmits a call for fire and adjust the fires onto the target as necessary. An observer provides surveillance data of his own fires and any other fires in his zone of observation. Composing the FO party are the fire support coordinator, the fire support sergeant, and the fire support specialist. The team is equipped with M16 rifle, M203 grenade launcher, tactical map, binoculars, compass, radio, and other measuring devices. Once again, the forward observers. The second component of the team is called the Fire Direction Center. The Fire Direction Center is the brain of the team. The FDC is the control center of the gunnery team and is responsible for the accurate computation of firing data. The FDC personnel receive calls for fire directly from an observer, then process that information by using tactical and technical fire direction procedures. It has 4 members, namely, the Chief Fire Direction Center.
Chief FDC!
As the Chief, he is a technical expert and trainer in the FDC. The Horizontal Control Operator.
HCO!
The HCO constructs and maintains the primary firing chart and determines and announces the chart data. The Vertical Control Operator.
BCO!
The VCO constructs the secondary firing chart, checks chart data, plus initial target on the situation map, and determines and announces the site. Lastly, the radio telephone operator.
RTO!
The RTO or RTO, on the other hand, is normally the driver of the FDC vehicle. All firing data is accurately computed with the aid of the following equipment. These are the backup computer, tabulated firing table, map, radio, range deflection protractor, target grid, coordinating scale, plotting sheet, and a scientific calculator. And now, the team that carries the action, the firing section. The firing section is the third component of the gunnery team. They are called the bone or muscle of the team. Their task is to deliver the fire. Each member has a designated part to operate for the gun to effectively deliver its fire. Their strength and agility, honed with their technical skills, are vital in the firing operation. It has 8 members. They are the Chief of Section.
Chief of Section.
The Chief of Section supervises the overall actions of his team. As the most experienced and skilled member, he assures the correct setting needed by the gun to fire accurately. With him are his members. The Gunner. The Gunner is the most vital member of the firing section. He is responsible in the precise aim of the gun towards the direction of the enemy. The Ammo Team Chief.
Ammo Team Chief!
The ATC is responsible in the proper handling of ammunitions. He ensures the correct setting of the fuse, projectile, and number of propellant needed by the gun. The Assistant Gunner.
Assistant Gunner!
The Assistant Gunner is responsible in setting the correct elevation of the gun. He closely works and continuously assists the gunner throughout the operation. Gunnery number 1.
Gunnery number 1!
Gunnery number 1 is responsible in placing the aiming post in coordination with the gunner. He is also in charge of loading the gun with ammunition and firing upon the order of the Chief of Section. Gunnery number 2.
Gunnery number 2!
cannery number 2 is the assistant of the ammo team chief and the cannery 1. He is in charge in replacing the collimator and the assistant ammo team chief. Instrument operator.
Ayo!
The IO operates the aiming circle to position the gun to its designated azimuth of lay. And lastly, the driver.
Driver!
Once again, our firing section.
Action! Move!
The team will now demonstrate how fire support operations are being conducted. The FO, kung nakita nyo ron, sila yung una, yung forward observers. This is the FDC, the location of the enemy.
This is computer. Fire mission, polar, over. Fire mission, polar out. Direction, 2800. Distance, 1800, over. Direction, 2800. Distance, 1800, out. Enemy in the bunker, fully armed, over. Enemy in the bunker, fully armed, out. One round, fire at my command, over. Section 1 round, fire at my command, out. I authenticate, Eco Bravo, over. I authenticate, Eco Papa, out.
May background eh.
The forward observer, as I stated earlier, gives the fire direction center the location of the enemy to include direction and distance. The FDC in return computes and translates the information into the deflection and quadrant elevation, which are needed data for the gun before it is fired. The firing battery then sets the gun to the given site and elevation. The chief of section makes sure that the gun is ready to fire before he tasks the gunner to pull the lanyard. So, makikita nyo sa harapan is purely demonstration lang. Hindi tayo makakapag-fire ng blank ammo kasi nagamit na yung blank ammunition during the visit of General David fourth quarter last year. So, normally kasi, nagpa-fire kami ng blank ammunition for your consumption. Pero this time, hindi mo na tayo makapag-fire kasi nga, naubusan tayo ng blank ammunition. So, as soon as the lanyard is fired, ano yun lang, imagine nyo lang na pumutok yung kanya, tapos may lumabas na usok sa ano. Pag pumutok kasi kanya, ano kasi yan, atras kasi yan, kasi may recoil siya. So, ganyan basically yung mangyari. Pero, this time, imagine nyo na lang na pumutok yung kanya natin. Thank you.
Section adjust! Section adjust! Shell HA! Shell HA! Lot X! Lot X! Fuse quick! Fuse quick! Charge 4! Charge 4! Deflection! Deflection! 3200! 3200! Quadrant! Quadrant! 559! 559! Fire at my command!
Patay na gold.
Nine minutes now.
So sa real McCoy, it takes about 6 to 8 minutes bago makapag-fire yung kanya natin. So ganyan kabilis yung tropa kasi hindi siya ganoon kadali mag-set ng gun. Na sa tingin kita sa pelikula, mga kwento, sa atin is 6 to 8 minutes lang pwede na mag-fire.
Set! Ready! Gun is ready!
Spotter, this is computer. Computer, this is spotter. Gun is ready. Fire!
Fire! Lanyard! Fire!
So, sinasabi ko na pag-fire,
First clear!
ayan,
One round! Fire!
puputok na siya tapos sa atras niya.
Spotter, computer. Computer spotter. Machine gun on the way. Shot over. Target hit. Enemy destroyed. End